Alright, so I'm starting a video to show our morning routine to feed Jalen. Alright. I always start the stove. I warm up her Gtube feedings. You don't have to, but she digests it better with I meant to say warm food. So I'm making it with the Real Food blends. She doesn't do good with any dairy, so this is our only option right now. It comes in 5 different flavors, by the way. So for 2 packets, she gets 250 mLs of water. I'm also sending her to daycare today, so I need to make sure it is portioned. I have my measuring cup. I need more water. I like to give her Fiji water because it's said to help with epilepsy. I don't know if that's for sure, but I still give it to her anyways. But I just ran out, so I used the Zephyr Hills spring water. Like, why am I so concentrated right now? Like, why is my mouth open? Oh my God. I'm emptying the packets. 2 packets into each container. I got these little containers from Dollar Tree. Well, you'll find what works best for you. And sorry about the noise in the background. That's my water heater. So annoying. Alright. Throw these away. And then shake it up. For each feed, she will be getting 325 milliliters. Also want to get her, let's see, also getting her juice ready for the day. I make my own juices. You can see here. I make my own juices, all natural, 100% organic. So this is a constipation detox juice. I don't know if you can see it. I put apple, spinach, celery, lemon, and ginger. So I give her this with every feed. This will give her all the nutrients throughout the day. I have multiple juices that I give her with different ingredients. And I just dispense it through, I'll just dispense it through this syringe and then insert it into her Gtube through this portal. So right now I'm getting her bag ready. This is the feeding bag. The new ones come like this. They don't have any attach. It's just a screw on the bottom. I don't know if you guys have these. Some places do, some places don't. So I'm going to measure out her first feed. I said 325, but I always do like 350 because some of the food stays stuck in the tube, so it doesn't give it all to her, and I don't want air to get into her belly and cause her to be irritated with gas and everything. Because people with G-tubes, they don't usually pass gas or burp like, you know, like we would. So they need a little help. So sometimes you might even have to air out the Gtube part. I just warm it up a little bit. Since this was already room temperature, I warm it up real quick. If it was refrigerated, I would take a little longer to warm that up. But you always want to make sure that it's warm enough to where it's not burning her, you know. Right now it feels really good. It feels like warm but not hot. I always wash my... Sorry guys. I always wash my pot. Right after I'm done using it, so it can be ready for the next feed. There's nothing I hate more than not being ready for the next feed. So back to this, we still have some work to do. All right. You have to, what's the word for it? Prime the tube. You can't just feed her with an empty tube like this. So you have to make sure that the food fills up the whole tube all to the end. I like to squeeze it. I squeeze the bag and then I pinch these two sides. I still haven't mastered it because some people do it really fast, but I have to squeeze a little hard. It's not working. I'll use the machine for that after, and I'll show you guys. Okay, now for portioning the feeds, I'm going to make sure that she has enough for daycare and that, okay, this one's perfect. First one for daycare. I might have to leave an extra one at home. She gets 4 feeds a day every 5 hours. So now she's getting her first one. I portioned her second one. I'm portioning her third one. I'll put it in this cup because I'll save that for later when she gets home later tonight. But she at least needs 2 feeds for daycare because she'll be there until about 5 o'clock. So her feed right now is, I'm getting started at almost 8 o'clock in the morning. And her next one will be at 1, and then the next one will be at 6. And then after that, 11 p.m. So everything worked out perfect with this portion. Sometimes you might come up a little short. You can add a little bit extra water. There you go. Her cooler here. I always set up her cooler every morning for daycare. Put an ice pack in there, and then I just put her bottles there so they're nice and fresh. The daycare always tells me I have a fridge, but I'd rather know that it's cold and it stays fresh for her. Okay, now we're going to be working on medications. She has Keppra here, Onfi or clobazam. I really don't know how to pronounce that one, but and we have zonisamide too, but we only give that at nighttime. And make sure your syringes are clean because you don't want to cross-contaminate anything. She gets 2.3 mLs. That. This also gets dispensed through the Gtube, along with her water. So this one. Now for the juice, I'll put this in this cup so it's easier to dispense after, before her feed, get her nice and healthy for the morning. This juice helps with your immune system, you know, your organs, cleansing the body, just detoxing all the toxins. I'm going to give her some water also, keep her hydrated. So before every feed, I give her 2 ounces of water. And after, I give her 2 ounces of water also. So before and after every feed is 2 ounces of water, or 60 cc's. Let me make sure this is 2 ounces before I give it to her. That's a little extra. So yeah. I like to mix her vitamins in with the juices because it mixes better with juice and not water for some reason. It breaks up when it's in water. And also, those vitamins are called Nano VM vitamins. They're for infants. You can find them on Amazon for about $50. I'm also going to give her a probiotic. I give her a daily probiotic to keep her healthy as much as we can, you know, preventing these infections and all this bad bacteria. Everybody can take a probiotic every day. But probiotic I mix with the water because I've seen that it doesn't mix well with the juice. It ends up clumping up. Mix the probiotic with the water. Nice and healthy for the morning. And then I'm going to mix the juice with the vitamins. All right, y'all really didn't have to watch me mix this, but... Perfect. Sometimes you'll have a little air at the top, and you just want to make sure there's no air bubbles. Oh, overflowed a little bit. Okay. The tube has some leftover water from last night. It has some air bubbles, so I'm going to empty that out and rinse it out. You don't want to give her any leftover bacteria. You can rinse it out with hot water. So I'll just open this, and then it all slides out. And I rinse it out with hot water, it all flows through. Then I'm going to prime this tube also because you don't want to give her air when you go to feed her. So you want to make sure fluid is filled in all the tubes before you attach it to her stomach. And then you lock it. Make sure it's locked before you detach anything, and that the tube is filled clear with fluid with no air bubbles. Well, minimize as many air bubbles as you can. Now when it comes to this, we're going to turn it on. It's already set to her setting for 325 mLs per hour. This needs to be primed. Never leave it like this. Always make sure it's set to 0. So before you feed her, you're gonna hit volume total, and you see it says 25. I'm gonna press clear, and then I'm going to prime. So I'm gonna hold the button and prime until it gets all the way into to the end. Sorry about that stupid water heater. Oh my god, it's so annoying. But yeah, here I am just waiting for it to be primed. I need to do my hair. Sorry. Let it prime out, drip out a little bit because it's thick in the beginning, and if it's too thick, it might get clogged. So since we're bringing her to daycare, I'm gonna go ahead and pack it up in her bag before I start feeding her because we're about to leave the house right now. Sorry I did not explain this process with the bag, but the suppliers that give you all your bags and your syringes and everything, they also provide a book bag. And it has a whole bunch of different compartments to fit the feeding bag and the pump. Alright. I'm going to bring all of this upstairs and I'll catch you guys up there. Okay. Now we are upstairs. And this is Jalen. Let me see. Say hi, Jalen. It's okay. Hi, Jalen. Look at that. Hi, Jalen. Hi, babies. Mwah. Mwah. All right. She's a little congested, but all right. So I'm going to get ready to feed her. I know she has Christmas jammies on, but these are super comfy. Right there, super comfy. What you got on your chin? Okay. So here is the Mickey button. You're going to, with the line, you're going to attach with the line on the Mickey button. Insert it. Come here, girl. Come here. Insert it and then spin it around so it can lock. It has a little arrow there that shows you which direction to spin it in for it to lock. So we're going to start giving her, well, Jalen, can I give you your medication? I'm going to start with one medication since it's already primed with water. Hold on, baby. Insert that. Hold on, baby. And then she wants to play. I know. And then you insert a little bit of water slowly. You don't want to go too fast or jam it in there because it will hurt her tummy. Next medication. Hold on, baby. Hold on. Where you going? Okay. Now we're going to just say, hi, baby. You looking in the camera? All right, so now I gave her all her water with her probiotics. Now I'm going to give her juice. Give you the yummy juice that mommy made. I know you want to sit up. You want to sit up. She'll be all over the place in the morning. It's okay. All right. Where you going? Where you going? Give you some greens this morning. Give you some greens. Wait a minute. The machine goes off. Whenever you leave the machine on and you're not doing anything with it, it just keeps beeping to let you know, like, hey. Which I love too, because it's like, what if you thought you started a feed but you didn't? So it'll beep and let you know. Now this is the juice with the vitamins in there. Jalen likes to do flips while she's on the floor. Hold on. You always want to make sure. Oh, and it got detached. You always want to make sure this did not get detached because you'll have a whole huge mess that you have to clean up. And Jalen likes to spin her tube around where it gets detached and it unlocks. She does it a lot. So this is a lot of trial and error. Times that I thought it was attached to her and I started doing this and then the food went everywhere. Yeah. Not good. All right. This is done now. What's so funny? What's so funny? So now I have the bag with the food and everything in there with the pump. And I'm going to start the feed. What's so funny? What's so funny? Huh? No, don't lick that. Don't lick that. All right, so I'm showing the people what I do, Jalen, every morning. I'm showing them. So you attach this, you screw it on. Unlock it. I forgot to tell you guys that step 2. You're gonna unlock this part when you're ready to feed. You only unlock it when something is attached to the bottom, because if you unlock it without attaching something to the bottom, you'll have food everywhere and it'll all drain from her. Everything that I gave her will come out of her stomach and go out. So you want to make sure that you unclip this after something is attached to the bottom here. And we will start the feed, and there we go. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, I have to wipe your nose. She's a little congested. I'm congested, my girl. Let me see. Okay. All right. So next, I'm gonna go get her hearing aids and set her up for today. This is my big girl. As you can see, she's getting so much stronger now, and she's so much more aware. And just watching this video makes me realize like how far she's come. Now look at her. She's about to roll over. There was times where doctors didn't expect her to even do this much. Like, she's sitting there pulling herself up to be in the sitting position. She'll even do... Oh, she got a little tired. She'll even do like handstands and front flips. Here she goes. This has been her favorite lately, just the handstand. Alright, so here I have cochlear implant on one side, and then her hearing aid attached to the other side. I was charging her batteries last night, so I'm going to attach the battery to the cochlear. She also has severe hearing loss on both sides, but they only wanted to do one cochlear implant for some reason. I don't know. But we'll try to make it work. Come on, sweet girl. Okay. Baby. I think I'm going to send her to daycare in these jammies because they're so comfy. In these jammies? Oh, sorry. Okay, Jalen. I'm going to show them how we put on the headband for you. She also has a prosthetic eye. I made the prosthetic eye blue, so it looks a little different. But, oh, goodness. She's everywhere, so it's a little hard. All right. Let's see if we can show them with you laying down on me. I will go here. And we're back in action. It's been a while since she had her cochlear. Hold on, baby. It's been a while since she's had it on. Due to the fact of I broke her last headband attachment. Then I ordered a new one. I ordered 2 new headbands that did not fit right. So I had to go on Etsy and get a good one that actually sticks to her head. This one has like an elastic band underneath it. I don't know. Well, it has like a plastic part right here that it sticks so it doesn't slide. Because her head shape is a little flat on one side from laying on one side all the time because she can only see out of one eye. That it's hard for headbands to stay on her head. But when it's green, that's how you know you're good. If it's detached, it will turn orange. It's green. All right. And we're good to go. And you can hear again, baby. You can hear again. Yeah, hi. Hi, beautiful. You ready for daycare? All right, we're getting ready to go. Oh, and it got detached, so those that always struggle with it. Right, let me fix this because I don't want her ear to be bent like that. Okay, perfect. Perfecto. All right, you're good to go. Good to go, baby. Saying bye, guys. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Can I get a smile? Can I get a smile? Can I get a smile? Hi, Mama. Oh, she gets bothered. Okay, bye, guys. We'll see you next time.